Hello everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. I see people still connecting, so I will start in around 1 minute. Let's give some more time for those who are a bit late. Thank you, ladies, for being here in the second module of this workshop, Restore Your Life and Live a Satisfactory Life. While we wait, let me introduce myself for those who don't know me yet. All right. I want to share with you a bit of my professional background. All right. So I'm certified as a life coach since 2019, and I also have a bachelor degree in psychology. And also, I will be starting my master's in psychology very soon. And yeah, this is a bit of my professional background. All right, so I think we can start right now. Okay, so as I already mentioned, this is module 2. Module 1 is in my YouTube channel. If you miss it, you can go there and watch it. It's very interesting because I spoke about how to heal your roots, how to make peace with the past, and how to eliminate negativity. Next weekend is module 3, and through that module, you will obtain 2 essential tools for living a satisfying life, okay? And you will be able to continue forward with your plan of action and live a coherent life. So I invite you to stay tuned for that important module, all right? Today in module 2, you will learn how to organize your life and clean your mind, okay? I invite you to be reborn right now and live the life you want. And how you will do it? You will do it by learning how to implement beneficial habits, right? By eliminating limiting beliefs and reprogram your mind to success. Before I continue, I want to invite you to please take note for those phrases or for anything that you feel, wow, this is for me, take note. And this special phrase is something that I really would like you to take with you. Remember that that your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own thoughts. Neither your father, nor your mother, nor your best friend, or even your couple can help you as much as your own disciplined mind. And this is what you are doing through this workshop, right? Disciplining your mind. All right. I also want to invite you to participate in the chat, all right? Because I will be making some questions that I would love you to answer to, and I want all of you behind this screen to interact with me. Okay, how does it sound? Give me an emoji, please. Share with me an emoji. How do you feel right now? How do you feel about this module that you already know a bit? This is going to be about what, right? Okay, great. I love excited, amazing. I see emojis with stars, right? With hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Great. Happy. Ready. All right, let's do it. Let's continue. Happy face. Okay, amazing. Amazing. Remember that the objective of this module is to organize your life, okay? And clean your mind. So the invitation is for you to be reborn and live the life you want, right? You can do it, and you are doing it by being right now here. All right? Great. So now we are going to talk about, right, why it is difficult to change or implement a habit. All of us struggle to implement new habits. Some of us struggle more than others, but we all struggle, right? Most of us. So why is it? Why is so difficult, right? It is because a habit is a network of connections between your neurons, and that network is already fixed. This is one of the factors. Another factor is because most of your habits are ingrained from your childhood, right? We are the result of our childhood, whether we like it or not. Third factor is your brain is in energy saving mode. That is why it's very common to stay in the comfort zone, right? Because we don't have to spend any energy, we don't have to do any effort or any change or implement any new habit, right? We are just in our comfort zone, stuck there, right? So these are three of the most common factors that explain why implementing a habit is so difficult, right? And remember that a habit is nothing more than your own behaviors, right? A habit is nothing more than your behaviors, right? Which you perform so often that they become so easy and almost automatic in your life, right? And now you understand why this is so difficult, right? Comment in the chat if for you is difficult or not to just say yes or no, right? To make it easy and smooth. So if it's difficult, just comment yes. If it's not, just comment no. I just want to know, and I want all you guys know, like what is more common, right? If it's difficult or not. Yes, 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 no, no, okay, yes, 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 no, yes, yes. Great. Yes. Okay, so I have a few no, which is fine, but most of us say yes, 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 right? Because it is really challenging. It is important to be aware of this, right? Since throughout the day, we have a life completely full of routines, right? These routines are the result of our habits, right? So as I explained the previous module one, if you were there, you will know this. We are the result of a number of factors, right? Our parents, culture, religion, among others, right? Which create our habits, beliefs, behaviors, and so on. So the question or the personal concern that all of us should have is actually um, how can I achieve it, right? How can I change my, let's say, negative or not very useful habits and implement new ones, right? Let's see how we can do this. So, number one, right, the first thing that you need to know is that you can achieve it by training and time. These two work together. Like this, yes. Training and time work together. Okay, so you have to be very patient. Why is it? Because there are studies actually that recommend a specific time to implement habits, right? I'm sure you have heard about the 20 days to implement a new habit, or some people recommend 66 days. In my opinion, time is not fit for all people, right? Some need more time and training to be able to achieve it. Some others no, as those who comment no, 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 right? This means they, let's say, need less training and less time because for them it's easier, which is great. Congratulations. But for most of us, we need time, right? And again, um, don't focus, on time. Don't say like, okay, I want to implement this habit and I have to do it in exactly 21 days. Don't do that because time is an illusion. Okay, just focus every day on doing your part to implement that new habit. Okay, so little by little, right? Like a babies when they're learning how to walk, right? Little by little, they fall and they stand up again and continue, and like this. Little by little, without rush, without putting a feast time, you can do it. Because when you put feast time and you reach the time that you say, this is the time where I have to achieve or implement this new habit, and you realize that you didn't make it, this makes you feel very bad, frustrated, and there is a big chance that you will just give up. you won't continue trying to implement that habit, right? So this is why it's better not to put a fixed time. Remember, your habits create your life. So this is why it's so important, in order to be a coherent woman, to have good habits every single day, because this is what builds you. This is what builds your life. Okay? You will never change your life until change something you do daily, until you change something you do daily. The secret to your success is found in your daily routine, right? Remember, keep this with you, keep this in mind. Second, reward, okay? Reward ourselves for finishing that new habit that we want to implement, or reward ourselves for not carrying out the habit that we want to eliminate. Is a wise way to do it. Okay, this is a scientifically proven way to create a new connections in our neurons of the desired habit. Okay, this what I'm sharing with you is proven, right? It's not like I am saying this, I took it from, no, this is proven. Okay, this works 100%. So you need to know this. Okay, knowing this mechanism, we can plan our new habits to incorporate, generating the signals and the rewards for this cycle to be generated. All right. And for this, you need to have, right, on with these two techniques, you need to have willpower, discipline, and patience. All right. Remember that you need time. So you have to be very patient. Okay. And remember that this is something you do every single day. So you have to have discipline. Force yourself to do it, right? And for that, you need willpower, right? So these three steps, let's say, are this the base, the root, right? So you can continue ahead and then reward yourself. Next. Before I continue, I want to tell you, like, one of the most common causes of abandoning the incorporation of a new habit and easily returning to old ones is a lack of willpower. Okay, this is why you need to work on your willpower. Willpower plays a fundamental and vital role in implementing or eliminating habits. Let me ask you, and please comment in the chat, how is your willpower? Tell me in the chat, like strong or weak. Describe it this way. How is your willpower? Or describe it the way you wish. Strong, great. Weak, so. Very strong, amazing. Not sure. Okay, someone says depends, right? Sometimes weak, sometimes strong, depends on the occasion or the emotions present in that moment. Great. Yeah, that makes sense. No, sure. Yeah. Good. Thank you for commenting and sharing in the chat. Regardless of your answer in the chat, strong, weak, no, sure, whatever. Regardless of that, let me invite you to train your willpower. Okay. You can work out this. Like when you go to the gym and you work out your muscles, right? You can do the same thing with your willpower. For example, the first few times the workouts are very hard, right? Our whole body hurts, but little by little, right? Based on repetitions, the exercise becomes simple and weightless, right? Do you agree? Well, the same thing happens with the willpower. It is a daily work, little by little, accompanied by patience and discipline. All right? So that is why I already mentioned that these three steps are work together, right? In order to be successful in implementing new habits. Okay. Now let me share with you this important information. Our behaviors are 90% our habits And 40% of these habits are automatic. Can you imagine? Try to reflect and analyze this important information, because for me this is very, very this information explains so many things, right, about of who I am today. Because according to many studies, right, habits, right, are quite important, right? Because habits is what builds you, right? And 90% of our daily behaviors is based on habits. That is, almost everything we do every day is a simple habit, right? So what I'm doing today and what I will do tomorrow is based on my habits. So how good or bad is my life? It depends on my own habits, right? 40% of that 90% of our actions are carried out automatically. That means we don't even notice, since they are routines recorded in our brain, right? So imagine every day you wake up and you follow certain things, right? That you don't even notice, you are not aware. That is why it's so important to have good habits, since this 40%, right, is automatic. If this 40%, if your routines are positive and great, and 40% is automatic, it doesn't matter, because you're doing great, because you have good habits. However, if you lack good habits, and this is automatically, you are not even aware that you are wasting your days and that you are not living a coherent life, right? So if you want to change your world, you must start cultivating good habits right now, right here. Are you ready for that? Comment in the chat. Wow. Yes, exactly. Wow, right? That is why it is so important to stop habits that contribute to us and not to take away from us, right? You have to be aware of what are the what is the things that you need to change in your life. Cannot wait, of course, ready. Really, yeah, right? Amazing, amazing. Let's continue. Next, eliminate limiting beliefs, okay? This could be part of your habits as well. Sometimes being negative is a habit, right? Or being positive is a habit as well. Now we are in another part of this model, right? How to eliminate limiting beliefs. However, this is connected with our habits, okay? So in model 1, we saw that the origin of our beliefs comes from our childhood. Hence the importance of healing roots. Remember, if you miss that module, it is in my YouTube channel and you need to watch it because it's very useful for yourself. Okay? So we must understand where our limiting beliefs come from. Obviously, there are several factors, but most come from the same place, our origin, our childhood. Okay? Other factors are fear, imposter syndrome, and traumatic experiences, and so on. In those cases, therapy or coaching is recommended. However, right, in this module, we are talking about, let's say, more common limiting beliefs, all right? Why we have limiting beliefs, right? And it is because our wise and perfect and powerful brain has the desire to protect you from pain in the future. The limiting beliefs are those thoughts built through your experiences, okay? Which make you interpret reality in a way that limits your potential, development, and prevents you from achieving what you want, right? So your limiting beliefs is what says like how you act and how you carry out your daily life, right? So please share with me in the chat some of your most common limiting beliefs, okay? The most common ones. Comment in the chat. I will be reading soon, but just let me give you some examples. I don't deserve. I don't deserve to be loved. This I don't deserve is very famous. Okay. So most of us is wearing that this common limiting belief. I don't deserve. I don't deserve to be loved. I don't deserve to be successful. I don't deserve the attention of others. I don't deserve to be respect by to respect my decisions. I can't. This is also very common. Yes, look, I'm reading now. Negativity, procrastination, not enough, not smart, not smart enough. Correct, right? I can't. I can't speak in public. I can trust anyone. I cannot work in what I like. I can learn a new language and so on, right? There is thousands or millions of limiting belief. Exactly. Not I am not pretty. I am child. Um, about the self-esteem. Exactly. Thank you for commenting, guys. Thank you. Exactly. So as you see in the chat, right, you are not alone, right? We all have this annoying inner voice, this sabotage our daily days, right? So we are here to learn how to change this, how to set up this inner voice, right? Or this inner limiting beliefs, right? So in order to detect your limiting beliefs, right, it is essential that you ask yourself powerful questions. So you will start to change this by asking yourself powerful questions. By the way, coaching is an excellent tool since a good coach is always accompanied by powerful and specific questions for each case, right? So this is something I really recommend. But you can ask yourself, why do I have this belief? So anytime you catch yourself, right, with these annoying thoughts, with this inner voice sabotaging you, immediately you ask yourself, why do I have this belief? Where does it come from? Every time you dictate a goal, right, that you think you cannot make, that you cannot make it, ask yourself, what prevents me from achieving this goal? Okay. Secondly, next, we must have a positive intention. All right. Ask yourself, what is good about those limiting beliefs? The good thing when you ask to yourself powerful questions is that immediately you will start to have a positive intention, right? Because you will ask to yourself, what is good about those limiting beliefs? And immediately you will realize nothing is good. And you may realize this is not true. This is unrealistic. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't have logic. Why I'm thinking this, right? As you learned in module 1, you must eliminate negativity, okay? Because limiting beliefs are first cousins of negativity, right? So you have to remove all these two from your life, from your mindset. Next, incorporate new behaviors. That is why it's important to work, right? How to implement new habits. Why? Because when you implement new habits, you implement new behaviors. It is important to clarify that your behaviors also are determined by two factors. Your environment, that is how you relate to the physical and social environment, and biological factors, such as genetics and so on. So when it comes to incorporating new behaviors, these two factors play a role either in your favor or against you, right? So this means that perhaps for some here, right, this process is not easy and you may need help, like professional, expert to achieve it, or maybe you can just do by yourself, right? So just keep in mind this. However, you can establish these new behaviors and work with full awareness towards them. Every time you catch yourself with unwanted body attitudes, gestures, actions, and language, such as "I cannot do that," you change and you say, "I can do it," and immediately you do something to show yourself that you can do it. Just to give you an example, you say, "I cannot do exercise because I get tired very quickly. I don't like it. I am a lazy person." All these are limiting beliefs. This is not true, right? And then or you could say, "I don't have time." This is a very common one. Immediately, when you have these thoughts, right, you say, "I can do it." And you prove yourself you can do it, but stopping doing whatever you were doing and do 5 to 10 minutes of exercise. Go for a walk, go for a run, jump where you are. Just do something to prove yourself that you can do it, that you have time, that you are not lazy, and that you are in control of that, right? This is an example. This works for anything. Whenever you have these limiting beliefs, you have to prove yourself the opposite, all right? In the same way, right? You do it with all behaviors, right? That you want to incorporate. For example, in my coaching sessions, when you want to incorporate a habit, I do it in the context of the analysis applied behavior. It is about shaping behaviors. This is what you are learning through this workshop, right? How to shape your behaviors. With these steps, if you work on them, you will start to shape your behaviors in the way you wish. All right. And remember, this is a process where it is normally carried out through the reinforcement method. So this needs successive approximations, right? Means little by little, little by little. You cannot change like this, okay? Okay, you have to be patient. One step at a time and with incentives, very important. Next, we are almost done. Next, reprogram your mind to success, right? Remember, your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own thoughts. These limiting beliefs, right? These intrusive thoughts. Neither your father, nor your mother, nor your couple, your best friend, can help you as much as your own disciplined mind, right? So tell me something in the chat. I want to see if everyone are awake. Are you there? Mhm. Yes, yes, yes. Awake. Exactly. I want you awake over here. Yes. Are you taking notes? Are you enjoying it? Yes, yes, noted. Great. Love it. Thank you. It is awesome. Amazing. Great, guys. Let's continue. Okay, so reprogram your mind to success. First, it is important that you understand that you should not rush in this process. Okay? Well, the mind is very difficult to control, especially the subconscious. So, this process requires time and a lot of determination to change. Decide to heal right now, okay? You decide to do it right now. And how you will do it. Number one, repetitions is the most important key to reprogramming your subconscious mind for success. Repeat over and over again empowering phrases, beneficial habits. Repeat out loud new beliefs, new mental paradigms. Repeat what you want to reflect in your life, right? Every single day, repeat, 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 repeat. This is the way you reprogram your mind to success, right? Changing all the things that you don't like, that you wish to change for the new ones. And you don't do once or twice. You do every single day for the rest of your life. Repeat, repeat, repeat over and over, right? Like those guys who have big muscles, right? They have to do every single day for the rest of their life. They need to maintain, maintain, maintain. Otherwise, this will disappear, right? Same thing with not completely disappear, but you know what I mean, right? So remember, your mind contains your thoughts, experiences, dreams, and memories of life. All of this has shaped who you currently are, how you think, how you see and live your life. Now, we cannot reset our mind like a computer with a click or like this, right? No, that is not that easy and quickly, right, as we wish. But we can do it with time and vision to achieve the desired final result. Through repetition, without running, one step at a time, rolling like the babies, okay? The repetition is accompanied by daily visualizations, very important. Correct positive internal dialogue. You need to change the way you talk, okay? You need to have a correct positive internal dialogue. And you need to change this inner voice, right? Whenever it's negative, you just change immediately. As you when you are listening this inner voice, you change for your desired voice, right? For a positive dialogue. If you cannot reprogram your mind alone, you could try hypnosis with a certified professional, of course, or psychology, right? Therapist, coaching. Also, the company of a good coach is excellent to achieve results, right? Next. Mm, Oops, 1 second. Next. All right. Your mind is a magnet. Okay. Our mind affects 90% of our actions to determine success or failure in our lives. Remember that in module 1, I shared with you that our mind is a magnet, right? And it is a magnet. You need to believe it because it is a magnet. That is why it is important to repeat only what you want in this life. If you want to be a coherent woman and live a life satisfactory, you must focus on this process, okay? Next. Now we reach to stimulating tasks. I want you to implement that habit that you wanted for so long, okay? This is part of your stimulating tasks. So you will today implement that habit that you have wanted for so long and that you couldn't do it, right? And also start to eliminate that habits that you know is holding you back, all right? Second, design your own mantra and repeat it every day, right? Third, live in the here and now, one day at a time. Do whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do without hesitating, okay? One step at a time. Remember, time is an illusion, right? Questions, feedback, share with me in the chat. If you don't have questions, if everything is clear, share with me what is your takeaway of this workshop. No questions, all is clear. Great, I am happy to know that everything is clear. And just share with me what phrase or what part will you work on? What is your favorite part of this module? What is your takeaway, right? Time is an illusion. I can achieve my goals at my own time. Exactly. Exactly. Great. So while you're still commenting in the chat, I invite you to feed your mind with content that gives you good things, right? Join our community of coherent women on YouTube and other in Instagram, all right? So here are my websites and YouTube for you to follow. And thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being active, for being so present in the chat. Yes, join your community right now. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I love this workshop. Thank you. It was amazing. I learned so much. I will start to work on eliminating my limiting the sleeps. Great, great, amazing, amazing. Uh, all right, guys. So I will close the call right now. Thank you so much. See you in my next module, and I send you kisses and universal blessings. Bye. Until next time.